You can never ride a willing horse to death. The only way for one's survival when one is faced with a serious situation is to fight back. Self-defense is a right, an inalienable right. When you are being pushed to the wall, when your back is pushed on the wall, there is no other option than to fight back. The most precious gift in the world is freedom. And everybody who loves that. Freedom, independence. The people of Southern Cameroons, lawyers and teachers, they came out in October 2016 to decry the marginalization and brutality of La République du Cameroun in Ambazonia, Southern Cameroons. When these things were being mentioned, instead of the government in Yaoundé to bring forth a solution, they went ahead to start arresting people, shooting and killing people without mercy. And the people of Southern Cameroons, who came in a gentlemanly agreement, they had a gentlemanly agreement, our forefathers, with La République du Cameroun, to live, to cohabit. But this gentlemanly agreement was violated. And it has become a clear evidence of colonization, annexation, assimilation. People were arrested when they came out to protest in October 2016. And we couldn't withstand the brutality of La République du Cameroun barbaric soldiers. The people had to go extra mile to defend themselves. Because if you come with a peace plan, you receive a bullet from an AK-47 from one rogue, barbaric, brutal, evil gendarme or police or whosoever in La République du Cameroun. On the 30th of November 2017, La République du Cameroun dictator Paul Biya, being voter Bartholomew, he declared war on the people of Southern Cameroons. Paul Biya declared war on the people of Southern Cameroons at Simalène International Airport, Yaoundé. The people of Southern Cameroons had no other choice than to keep defending themselves, to defend themselves from this brutality, from this barbaric regime. Some people today are talking about ceasefire. Who is supposed to cease fire? The one who is defending himself or the one who is occupying the land? Who is supposed to cease fire? My dear people, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the 8-year war that is going on in Southern Cameroons, Ambazonia. That was the war that was declared on the people by Paul Biya, dictator Paul Biya. Some of you out there are talking about ceasefire. I'm asking, who is supposed to cease fire? That is the question. Who is supposed to cease fire? We have seen cases of ceasefire. We have seen cases of how conflicts have been resolved. The very glaring example is Israel and Hamas. We saw a ceasefire deal that is struck some days ago. Ceasefire means both sides will have to come to a halt, maybe look into some issues, address them squarely. But in this case, in our context, some people are talking about ceasefire, telling Ambazonians to stop fighting. Are you honest? Are you really true to yourself that a people who are defending themselves from a brutal regime, people who are defending themselves should cease fire? I'm talking in the context of some people out there. Some of them call themselves doctors and professors who are calling on Southern Cameroonians, Ambazonian freedom fighters to cease fire. Is it not La République du Cameroun who is supposed to cease fire? Should a ceasefire be done without any consensus? Should it be only one side that should cease fire? Who declared war? Please, I'm also addressing this particular message to the bishops, to those bishops who cannot speak the truth. Some of them say there is violence in southern Cameroon. There is violence. Who is the author of this violence? Is it on one side? Is the violence on one side? Yes, I know. We know that Ambazonian freedom fighters have excesses. Does it rule out the gross human rights abuses of La République du Cameroun barbaric soldiers? It doesn't. Definitely it doesn't. But when people come out to talk about ceasefire, they talk about ceasefire as if Ambazonians are the ones to cease fire. Please, my dear viewers, this issue of ceasefire should be clear to everybody, even to La République agents and some of their planted spies in Ambazonian struggle. Look at Israel and Hamas. Draw an inspiration from there. Understand what is meant by a ceasefire before you come to talk to the people of Southern Cameroon. I'm sending this message clear on this date. Yes, this month of January 2025, Ambazonians are defending themselves. Anybody who comes to tell Ambazonian freedom fighter that they should cease fire, that person is a dishonest person. We have been pushed to the wall. La République cannot do and undo. Never again. We are defending ourselves and defending our people. I understand there are some excesses on the ground. Yes. That is the honesty in us that we must say it. We are doing everything possible to make sure that these excesses are stopped, so they don't happen again to our own people. We did not sign in for a struggle where our own people are going to be our victims. No. If you are following this platform, if you have been following this platform for long, you will know where I stand. You will know my ideology. That is who I am. I believe in going after the occupational forces of La République du Cameroun and their barbaric colonial administrators. These are the two people that we don't want in our land. Enemy numero uno. That is it. If there should be any talk, anything concerning ceasefire, it should be discussed on both sides. If Ambazonian soldiers are ceasing fire, La République should be ceasing fire. If you are advocating for peace without advocating for justice, you are a hypocrite. True. If you are advocating for peace, also look at justice, because there is no peace without justice. And for sure, no peace for the wicked. Ceasefire discussions, ceasefire talks should be done on both sides. This message is clear and it needs no interpretation. It's clear, straightforward. My dear people, we are looking at our prisoners of conscience to be released from La République du Cameroun dungeons, or everybody who have been incarcerated because of this war, because of the Southern Cameroon's problem. The person should be released. Yes, the person should be released. There should be a frank dialogue and discussion in a neutral country where La République will bring their delegation, Southern Cameroon bring her own delegation. They will talk about the terms. They go back to the drawing board and talk about the terms that brought these two countries together, Southern Cameroon and La République du Cameroun. This is how it will be done. They will go back to the drawing board. Look at the Fumban conference. Look at these things. That is the root cause of this problem. And from there we begin to discuss. La République must leave Ambazonia. And if anybody is talking about ceasefire, listen. Ambazonians are not seizing any fire. We are defending ourselves from the barbaric regime of Yaoundé. Let this message go far and wide. And thank you very much. I'll see you again on our next update. My name is Fabiano Deco, Ambazonian human rights activist and a self-defense advocate. Freedom we seek, freedom we shall get. Thank you.